Let's think about some daily habits on how do you lead daily? What are those habits that you need to engender whenever you're stepping into that role or you've been in that role and you're trying to become a good leader? First thing is think about serving daily. You step in and like, hey, how am I going to serve my team today? What am I going to do? When they ask you for something, that's an opportunity to serve. When they say that there is a problem, opportunity to serve. So think about that constantly. Next, what I want you to do is earn their respect daily. What does that mean? Honestly, that's doing that servant leadership approach. What you do, what you say, your actions are either earning people's respect, maybe maintaining respect, or maybe you're losing their respect when you're doing things that you should not be. Another thing I want you to think about is prioritize their well-being. So if you hear somebody that's just exhausted or constantly working on a project, they've been burning the candle at both ends, this is what I want you to do. If you have that power, I want you to tell them to take a break. I want you to reward that hard work. I don't want you to take it for granted. Another thing you can do is show that you really care about people on a daily basis. And again, a lot of these things are opposite ends of the same thing. You can just tell someone's a little bit off when you're on a meeting. Rather than running to the next meeting, or if you have the time, I want you to stop and like as they're wrapping up that meeting, hey, could you stay on for a second? The simple act of going, hey, you seem a little bit off. Are you okay? You might find that they might break down in tears. They might have something huge going on in their personal life that does definitely affect their professional life. So think about that. Don't just come in and say, everybody do your work and we're gonna pay you and go home. Think about going that extra mile. That is the difference between leaders and just managers. Another couple things is engender an environment where you receive feedback constantly. If something just happened, you just finished up a great customer call, you just did a project, you just did a presentation, hey, stop when you get done. Take a breather and then, hey team, what did you think about that? What could I have done better? And then finally, just be self-aware. You're having a bad day, something happens at work, something happens at home, you sit down and you have a conversation with somebody, they do something, you're very short with them, you hang the phone up, and everyone's had that pit of your stomach feeling where you're like, I was an asshole. This is what I want you to do. I want you to call that person and I want you to go, hey, I was short with you, I was having a bad day, and I apologize. That's my fault. Can you imagine the respect of like owning what you just did? Skyrocket. I can guarantee you. I would challenge you that if you ever do that and you call somebody and you're truly humble and you go, hey, that's my bad. Just watch your relationship. I would venture to bet if you're truly applying those things, that your team is going to start running more efficiently and your team is going to be happier and they will serve your customers better.